Okay, so you'll need 250 grams of flour, sugar and butter. We'll be using Flora and Lurpak butter today. We'll need 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 4 eggs. Sieve the flour and cut the baking paper according to the shape of the tray. We're using non-stick baking paper so that the cake will be able to be removed easily. Trace around the bottom of the tray and cut out the desired shape with a scissor. Spread butter on the tray. And then place the baking paper on top so that it will stick down using butter. Then you whisk the butter and the sugar together with a hand mixer until you get light froth. Then you add 1 egg at a time into the bowl and mix it together with the mixer. Beat it clockwise until you get a creamy consistency. Make sure to only add 1 egg at a time so that it can be fully incorporated into the mixture. Add flour little by little by folding it in using a flat spoon or a spatula in order to keep the air in the mixture and so the mixture doesn't go flat.
We were riding down the hill.
Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla into the mixture.
Nighttime dances color.
Now gently tap the tray in case of any air bubbles. Bake the cake for 30 minutes at gas mark 4. Now we're going to make the icing using 300 grams of icing sugar. Pour it into a bowl and then using Lurpak butter we're going to make some buttercream icing. You'll need 100 grams of butter which you're going to whisk using a hand mixer and whisk it with the icing sugar. Make sure to add the icing sugar gradually so you don't waste it or get other surfaces covered in icing sugar. Whisk it until you get a nice soft light consistency. Once the cake is baked, leave it to cool for around 30 minutes to 2 hours. Now you add different colours into the icing so you can get a more vibrant cake. Add some food colouring for the desired colour. So here we're using a few drops of red food colouring to get pink icing, a few drops of orange to get a yellow icing, and a few drops of green to get green icing. This is what you'll need to pipe onto your cake. You'll need an icing bag, spatula, spoon, and all your different colours of icing. Now you place the desired icing into an icing bag. Which is placed on top of a glass to make it easier to put the icing inside. And then pipe the icing on gently. This nozzle is a rose-shaped nozzle, so you get some small little roses on the cake. Now we're going to use the pink icing with the same nozzle. We only wanted to add a little bit of icing because the cake might be too sweet. So now we're going to add some green flowers onto the cake. So here we have the finished cake. So today we went for a walk to go to the local park. As you can see, the lockdown has been eased slightly, so there are more people on the streets and more cars on the roads. But it is quieter than usual. Here is a bus station. So we arrived at our local park, but most of the gates were closed. There's only one entrance to reduce the amount of people getting inside the park. The park seems pretty empty at the moment. There aren't many people around and everyone is slowly spacing.